Today we are talking about my favorite topic ever. Boost! Turbos, superchargers, nitrous, all the good stuff. I'm going to run through quickly how each apparatus works, why you want it on your car or truck, or why you don't want it on your car or truck. So before we get started, I just gotta stare at this stuff for a minute because it's just so pretty. I mean, having all three of these. So there's a few reasons why I love turbochargers. One, they're extremely easy on the engine. And what I mean by that is that superchargers and nitrous create a real explosive power. Nitrous, the second you hit that button, the second that nitrous gets injected in the intake or in the port, there's a massive spike in cylinder pressure. Almost the same with superchargers. You get that instant boost, no lag, and it hits hard. It does take its toll on parts over time. However, turbochargers, they have that nice easy ramp in with boost, so it is a little bit easier on parts. Turbochargers can pack a serious punch in a small package. This turbo right here can support over 1100 horsepower. That's insane. You can put turbos almost anywhere you want, under the car, back of the car, sticking way up out of the hood, you name it, you can pretty much put them anywhere you want. Superchargers are really convenient when it comes to installation and maintenance. There's a lot less going on with superchargers. That's why I love them. Super simple. Basically, if you know how to swap an intake manifold, you can put a supercharger on. This right here is a rotor pack from a Magnuson supercharger. Actually, one of the smaller Magnusons. I think it's a 1.3 liter supercharger that comes in their Toyota kits and smaller cars like that. Really trick piece here. This is called a TVS series rotor pack. TVS stands for Twin Vortices Series, and that basically is a technical term for their twist with the rotor pack. If you see the curvature of each blade, that's pretty much what they're talking about. There are a few different types of superchargers: roots, centrifugal, screw, TVS. TVS is technically roots. This right here is, I think, the most efficient, the most fun to drive, the best sounding supercharger there is. This type of supercharger will get you that real high-pitched scream like my Corvette makes, the viral videos. And again, just a super simple installation. Only real maintenance is changing the belt every so often. It's nice. Magnuson, I don't even think you need to change the oil on these superchargers. They're lifelong oil. Now when we move to nitrous, this is when it starts to get a little technical. There's a ton of variables when it comes to nitrous. Now, yes, you can just toss a nitrous tank in your trunk, stab a jet right in the intake, press a button and have fun. You can do that, but if you actually want to be fast with nitrous, be consistent with nitrous, there's a lot that goes into it. Bottle pressure is huge. You have to keep the bottle at certain temperatures to keep the pressure of nitrous oxide inside the tank within a certain range. If it goes above or below that, it can actually change state to a liquid or just get low on pressure. That will greatly affect your tune-up. If pressure drops, you're not getting enough nitrous in, you're injecting too much fuel, you go rich, don't make enough power. There's a lot that goes on. With the installation of nitrous, you now have solenoids, wiring harnesses, controllers, so on and so forth. It gets a little crazy, especially when you start adding 2, 3, 4 stages of nitrous. So, circling back to the turbocharger, it's not quite as easy running a turbo as a supercharger. You got a pretty good amount of plumbing. If you have a twin turbo system, obviously each bank will go into each turbo. There's 2 waste gauge, 1 on each side. You have charge pipes going back, up towards the front of the car for the intercooler, 2 exhausts going back, oil lines, oil feed and drain lines on each turbo. So it does get a little clustered, but man, you can't beat the sound of those turbos. All right, everyone, hope you enjoyed this video on turbos, superchargers, and nitrous. If you have any questions, drop a comment. See you next time.